When was the last time you spoke your truth? You know, speaking your truth is the tool, is the most powerful tool we all have. That's what Oprah says. And, you know, I talk a lot about this in my book. I have a whole chapter on this in my book. You know, a story about how I would, once I had this radical honesty workshop at my home, where we had to get really raw and real with complete strangers, talking about our most intimate secrets, really like any shadow side, anything we're ashamed of, anything that we don't want other people to know. And by expressing all of this, I realized how much weight and energy just withhold is. So it is just so liberating, and everyone in the room, I didn't really care. Like, I didn't care. I didn't mind. I was okay, great. That's their biggest secret. You know, I didn't judge them, and I don't think they cared about whatever secret. I don't even remember the secret I talked about. It was just so small, but it was just something like, oh, I shouldn't say, or maybe that's not okay to say, and so I just don't say it. But that takes energy. That takes so much energy. So I'm curious, even in your life, are there things that you don't want to admit to others, admit to, you know, at your workplace, admit to your family, admit to yourself? You know, there's so many layers of being a human, and sometimes we don't even really realize what we're hiding until we consciously go into a workshop and go, this is what I'm hiding, or this is what I'm too scared to share with my partner, or confess, you know, something I've always wanted to do, or even a dream. You know, we talked about this in other videos, like, oh, just voicing a dream that you've always had. It's all this, all of that is just dishonesty, one with ourselves and others, which I feel is just limiting. I feel it really limits, you know, where we can go and our potential in the world. So with some of my friends and with my partner and my family, first I ask permission. Can I be radically honest with you? Some people don't want that. You know, maybe there's some friends that you do not go there with them, or at the workplace, it's not allowed. You're not allowed to express yourself in the way that you may want. I don't know. But with the friends I choose to have in my life, I want to have that authentic relationship with them. And so we've made an agreement, like, hey, can I be radically honest with you? In my romantic relationship, can I be radically honest with you? And they agree. And it's nothing scary. It's nothing super big. It's just like, oh, when you did this, I felt hurt. Or, you know, it could be little things. I feel sad that you didn't show up to my, you know, house gathering. You know, it could be anything, but it's things we often don't say. We keep it inside and, oh, it's not a big deal. I don't want to make a big deal. I don't want to get into a fight. But when it's not charged and it's just said and really, you know, really honored as your own experience, someone else can't be mad. Someone can't be mad at that, you know. I can get very reactive if someone says you. I get very reactive. And even if someone's trying to be conscious and speak to me and share their needs, they may accidentally say you. And then I react and they don't understand why. But it's because they're not speaking with their experience. They're projecting, oh, you know, don't you wish that this? Well, no, I'm completely fine over here. You know, that's their wish. So really, to always keep in the I statements helps. I can't get mad at anyone who shares their I'm upset with. I can't be upset at that. I can't take any of that personally, even though I tend to be very sensitive. If someone says you, I overreact, you know. So we're all a work in progress, and the people who want to consciously communicate authentically, I'll share that with them. I'm reacting because of this, you know. So it's you know, I've gone to these weekend gatherings with conscious friends who the weekend is set up to be 100% authentic the whole time, and really that's almost impossible to do. Like, to be 100% authentic, one, is quite difficult. It's to, you know, sometimes you may not have the energy for it. You know, after a long day, if someone says, how are you? How are you, JD? Sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm okay. You know, and I don't want to go deep into where I am exactly at that moment. You know, it's hard to always go there and to go and what am I feeling at this moment, and to be authentic in that moment. You know, even for this workshop, even this weekend that we all made an agreement to be authentic, it's, you know, it's hard to be authentic 24/7. But if we consciously can go, today I want to be as authentic and use my voice for truth towards myself, truth towards others, you know, where your life could be. Really, how many things, if you admit to the job promotion you want, or you go up to this person you have a crush on, that's so scary. For me, when I was single, that was absolutely terrifying, that I just chose to stay at home on Saturday nights and read a book. Like there was no way I was going to go to anyone and share my feelings towards them. Like, no way. And then I got past then years, then I was in my 30s and going like, okay, I need to be authentic and to be real if I really want to find a loving relationship. And so it's like, what can I have? What will I lose by being honest? You know? So it's like, what really will we lose? Like, what can we lose by being radically honest with ourselves? We may lose toxic relationships. We may lose jobs that we hate. We may distance ourselves from family members who don't let us live our true, authentic expression and creativity and our desires. We may lose, I'm just thinking at the top of my head, like, you know, we'll lose things that don't bring any value to our life. And so I invite you today to think about some of the things that you probably don't even, you've pushed down so far that you don't even realize needs to come up and to be spoken. But I encourage you, make a list of, you know, things that you haven't said, columns of people, places, you know, people, you know, different situations, even different, if you're working different departments, different working departments, different coworkers, different, there's so many different situations we're in. And to just freestyle, maybe write everything that you want to say. And I encourage you this week to go and speak one truth that is important for you with someone on this list. And I want to hear your comments and see how that went, and see if how the relationship transformed. Did it bring you closer? Did it dissolve? Was it heart-opening? Was it terrifying? I don't know what your experience will be, but anytime I've been super honest with myself and with others, it has only ever resulted in really beautiful connections and more energy for me, and, you know, more clarity for the other to know what's happening in my world. You know, we assume a lot. Yes, we assume a lot. Oh, they should know how I'm feeling. They have no idea unless we voice it. So that's my suggestion this week. And I want to, you know, for you to share this video, like it, and let me know your truths and how that helped you in your life.